As this is the last show for the year, we've saved the best till last. And when you're talking magnificent architecture, beautifully restored, fine beverages, a well-crafted menu and good people, you know you're talking the best. You're talking the Grosvenor Hotel. Oh, did you know this building is 128 years old? And that makes it the only thing on this program older than me. They made me say that. Yes, the Grosvenor was built in 1886 as a two-storey private dwelling and was granted a hotel licence later that same year to a bloke called Robert Stroud. The Grosvenor has been in service as an operating pub ever since, and this makes her one of the oldest public houses still operating in Perth today. So you can get your bearings, we're on the corner of Hay and Hill Streets in Perth, directly adjacent to the Perth Mint. Now, there's a lot of gold over there, but here there's treasure of a different kind waiting for us just downstairs. The Grosvenor has had extensive renovations to bring her into the 21st century and enable her to continue in service as a relevant operating hotel. And she does that very well. Owner Richard Moody has been very mindful to respect the hotel's history and feel, making sure that it retains its true pub culture and values. Sort of the old and the new. The result is a delightful blend of history and modernity. Behind every success story, there's always someone behind the scenes driving that success. Richard Moody, there's been a lot of money and love invested in restoring this beautiful old hotel. Walls have come down, new spaces created. Tell us about it.
It has been an absolute pleasure rejuvenating a wonderful gem of Perth, the Grosvenor Hotel. The dear old girl had had a hard life and in its latter years very poorly looked after. So it was well and truly due a facelift, a repair and a reinstatement, and delighted to stand here and be able to say we've done just that.
Congratulations, Richard. You must be very proud.
Indeed I am. Thank you, Alan.
Pleasure.
Time's up. Table 3, it's back to work.
There's a little of what you'd expect from a modern pub menu and a lot of what you'd hope to get from some of the more expensive dining rooms in Perth, but sadly miss out on. Shane, tell us about your menu.
Our menu is basically designed around the people of Perth, from our city workers to our apartments, people who come in for their shows and just casual dining.
And this is one of the Grosvenor's signature dishes. Tell us about that.
Basically, it's an old spin on the beef Wellington from when I was an apprentice chef. We've deconstructed it. We've made a sauce that's teriyaki sauce made over 2 days with the jus, adding our potatoes, which are sautéed, your steak cooked how you like it, with a pastry round and the duxelle put inside.
It's a work of art. We should frame this, not eat it.
Thank you, mate.
And because this is a hotel, of course, they serve man's best friend. So many beers, so little time. Tom, what sort of people are coming to the Grosvenor these days?
Business people, tourists, CBD workers, just about everyone. Here for a good time.
You get a few media people too, I suppose?
Lovely media people.
Really?
Radio, TV.
Really?
They all come here. It's a wonderful place to be.
Yes, all roads lead to the Grosvenor. Whether it's a function, a celebration, or maybe even a quiet meal, it's the Grosvenor. Oh, and there's none of that annoying doof stuff going on either. You can actually hear yourself think, which can be a worry. Cheers, good people. Salute. Head to thegrosvenorperth.com.au or follow the links from realestatewa.tv. Well, Richard, you did very well. I think you might have missed your calling, you know. Forget this hotel nonsense. There's no money in that. What you want to be is on telly.
Well, thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Now, look, I'm not going to let you off this easy. I'm on my way out to the active house to see the troops out there. We've been doing a mini makeover. I really hate to go empty-handed. I wonder if I can put some beverages in the boot for the very thirsty troops.
Would be my absolute pleasure, Alan.
Sensational.
You've got me again, but for active, I'd be more than happy.
It's not so much a boot, it's more like a minibus, so I'll just need a bit of help to get it in. Mate, thank you.
My pleasure.
I'll love it.
My pleasure.